So this should be all good now. Okay. Oh, there we am. Just give me a sec. Let me change the background first. Let me change the background first, and then we'll be fine. Where's images again? There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. Haha. Alright. Hello everyone. I am officially back. After my long awaited hiatus. After 2 weeks, I am back. And I'm fully ready to go. So how's everyone been? Is my first question. Yes, I am rocking the original outfit as well, so it is what it is. So yeah, I decided to rock with the original outfit for the first stream of 2026 because it's like it's the start of the new year, and I honestly think it's better off to do that first and then proceed forward with the others. But yeah, everything's been handy dandy for a little while, but I think like there's one other thing as well that's just gone into my mind, and it's gone to like an extreme amount of like stupidity. So it was like some people being stupid for like no reason. I mean, I'm kind of at fault with that one, but I'm kind of part of the stupidness, but it's not like how would I say it? Too stupid? Yeah, everything's in order. Sorry, I'm just like checking everything to see if everything's working properly. I'm going to check my Twitter as well, see if that's going okay. Yep, everything's going okay on the Twitter, so that's good. But yeah, I've been a victim of yet another another hack on Discord. But this time it was like really bad. Like this time around it wasn't more so like good kind of stuff thing. But like really nasty. This time. It was legitimately really nasty. So for context, I was hacked once just before the start of the new year, and obviously I've got hacked a second time during the early parts of the year, But that's not all. I was threatened of someone posting something bad about me in the first place, which is not a good, which is never good. I'm just posting stuff on my Facebook page as well. But yeah, I was threatened by someone who was about to post something bad about me, and honestly, it's not okay. Like, if I could be serious with you all, it's not okay. I'm on the autism spectrum, but it's kind of hard to like explain. Like, it's hard to explain because I don't know how it feels like for like other people to experience the autism spectrum. And then on top of that, I'm getting like bombarded by a lot of people who want me to commission them, but when I clearly get like bombarded by a ton of people who want to like commission me, who want me to commission them, sorry. And that got me frustrated during yesterday and just recently today, during this morning. But yeah, I was the victim of two things: a threat of a post, and even also a hack as well from my Discord. But don't worry, the account has been removed and everything's all fine and dandy. And yeah, I've been okay. I had a nice Christmas. I had a really nice Christmas, actually. Like, it wasn't too busy. It wasn't too chaotic. I got some really good gifts. One of the most better gifts I could have gotten was money for the PS5 Slim that I have actually got running. That I have actually got here. So that way I could actually show you guys how would I say it? Like, skillful of Gran Turismo I am. But yeah, I'm also doing okay in like some other games as well, but other than that, it's all good. I had like 2 Christmas parties to attend to. The first one was obviously in Sydney, and it was really fun. If I could be honest, being in Sydney once again, Sydney's always hold a soft spot on me, but like there has been a couple of times that it's just gone like from like really hot and stupid, but also simultaneously like I would say decent as well, but you never know. I'm just gonna get my Switch. I'm just getting my iPad and Switch out. So that was at work today, and I had my Switch and iPad with me. The only thing I got out from the bag was my iPad, because I wanted to make sure I have a way of communicating with some of the other people who wanted to be commissioned, and tell them that what my limit is 2 per person. But yeah, that was a hush. That was a big jump and everything. So yeah. I was hoping to start it a lot sooner, but yeah, it was a really nice start to. It was, so like I said, it was a bit of a rough start during the beginning of this year, getting hacked a second time, and getting a post threat on me, which honestly I don't think I really deserve, to be honest. Like, I try to be patient with them, and it's just went from like good old friendly chat to like being threatened, and I don't appreciate being threatened, and I normally like talk about the threat entirely, but overall everything's been like left and right, and it's always been crazy. It was crazy as it's done. I'm just gonna check my folder real quick, so I know if my goals thing is in there, and if my goals thing is definitely in there. If it is, then that's fantastic. Let me check. Nah, it's not in there. Okay, so I need to save it, and then I can show you guys what my goals are for like this year, specifically. I do apologize for people on Twitter if you guys can't see you guys, if I can't see you guys in chat. So, yeah, it is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Let me just. I'm gonna put in my picture. I'm gonna put the file in there, and then I can go over here, and then what I will do here. That's the image for the MK Monday. What's that? That's my collection of Pokemon cards. So I'll just need to, and I think this is a good time to start with. This is a good thing to start with. And then I need to change that. I hope you guys like the music. Like, honestly, I put it on there for a reason, and I feel like it's been like misjudged and everything. Alright, so there we go. There's the goal. There's the things there, and then I think we just put it over here, maybe. And I'll put my model, my VT Studio model, in the center. I do apologize if it's just all finicky. I'm just fiddling around with everything. It is hard to try and get like everything perfectly positioned. I hope you guys like understand it as well, so like I do have a command. If you guys want me to put the Discord server in, I'm more than happy to, which I'm actually gonna do now. So that way you guys can chat with me whenever I'm free and like all that kind of stuff. So that way you guys can pop in, say hello, and tell me a little bit about yourself as well. So I'm gonna do that right now as of now. So yeah. Alright. So let's talk about goals for this channel, for my YouTube and Twitch channel. Ignore the X in there. I don't have any goals for that one yet. I've just started streaming on Twitter that like yesterday, and it's hard to try and manage everything at once, so yeah. Alright, okay, so let's go with let's talk about the goals here. The first goal is obviously having fun with more of the viewers and with chat. That's the first goal for this channel specifically, because this channel is mainly made for collaborations, fun outside the streaming community, and even also having fun with others as well. Yeah, so that's one goal. Goal 2 is to make my YouTube and Twitch channel fully monetized for 2020, from 2030, by like at least between 2031 and 2035. I didn't really want to set my goal like too high and early, because I know these things like take time and everything, and I respect it. Like it's more so like the understanding of like what to expect and everything. And then yeah, it is hard for like everything. The other thing I'd like to mention is like I don't want to do it with like promoters, because promoters like waste money in like massive amounts in any shape or form. Like have you seen how much money people lose out to like promoters like that shit? And then like AI artwork. I don't really like AI doing the artworks and all that kind of stuff, and especially AI like taking control of like the video cards and everything else in between. Like that's no fun. It's literally no fun. And I've got to say, it is a bit of disappointment that some people are resorting to AI art. It is. I don't get me wrong, AI is pretty good and all, but doing content creating and all that kind of stuff is really bad for like us content creators specifically. Like we spend like hours and hours of like making stuff, and then here comes, and then oh hello, and then it's like oh hello, I am AI, I may as well screw you over, haha. Like it is so like bad. It's really, really bad right now in our days. Yeah, enough talking about that. I'd like to mention for like the artworks and stuff, like I'm limiting myself to like 2 art commissions per person. So, the more you know. The third goal is becoming a full-time YouTuber. I am trialing this as of now. If I want to become a full-time YouTuber, I'll make it. I need to try it out first. If I feel like I'm really comfortable of doing like VTubing for like the rest of my content creating career, then I will proceed forward with it. And it feels kind of comfortable. I don't feel really comfortable with it first of all. I just want to like try it out for a bit, and then if it does work for me specifically, then I might proceed forward with like continuing on as a full-time YouTuber. Goal 4 is making new friends to have fun with, and doing it like on or off stream would be really nice. If there's like any artists who want to do like artworks for fun with me, I would be more than happy to, because I really want to try and see if I can improve on my art skills. Like this right now is, it's something I have right now is like kind of meh-ish, but not like, in a way, like it's really bad meh, but it's good kind of meh. And then finally goal 5 is of course having a full streaming setup. So like intros, so like having the overlay animated, it would be one for me, and then like the starting scenes and the ending scenes and BIB kind of thing. I'm not focused on like the intro kind of stuff and outro kind of stuff for the moment, because I feel like that's going to be like kind of a waste of money for me at this point, but it really depends on what you currently looking at for yourself in particularly. But yeah, those are the 5 goals that I have for 2026 and throughout this year and throughout 2035. If I can meet at least 3 of these goals, so like fully monetization by 2031 to 2035, 5 without being without promoters and AI art, and then like having a full stream set up by 2029, so that's like a 3-year gap. If I can't do that one, that's fine. It can be, I can change that to like for 2034 or 2035 kind of area. So it is a really big goal that I have in mind, but it is what it is. Like it's like some people would say a slow and steady start, and then you finish in like top spots and everything. So it really depends on everything. I'm hoping you guys are not experiencing any kind of issues with the stream so far. Like I'm looking at like OBS right now, and the frame rate's dropping to 4,300. Has dropped 430 frames per second, and I've got like 60 FPS right now as I'm speaking, and I feel like there might be some trouble with it as well. Alright, so with that one out of the way, I'm just gonna get another photo and show you guys what games I can do with you guys. I know what it's saved here. There it is. There it is. And then download. And then I'll go to OBS. I'll actually shrink this down to over here. And then that way that's there. And then I go to image 1, right? Yeah, image 1. I'll go to that one, and then increase that, and then browse. So where's the collab? So where's my list of games and stuff? There it is. There we go. I need to increase that size. That's gonna be as close as I can get. Doesn't matter. Alright. So, for the list of games I've got... Ah, shit. Move this. I need to move this. It is hard. This is hard to try and, like, get down nailed. Like, I've done this before, but, like, it's so fucking hard right now. I would imagine it would be, like, a whole lot harder with, like, trying to get my 3D model into, once I get my 3D model, I'll get it into position. So, yeah. Let me just move my map. Let me move my screen here. Let me do that. Actually, no, I'll leave it there. So as you can see, I have got like a decent haul of games. Like, legitimately, I've got like a lot of games. I think there's like about 70 to 100 games I've got. And a couple of them I have like completely avoid. I haven't played in like ages. Barbed Wire is one, Diablo 4 is another. Also Lockdown Protocol, and I believe also Buckshot will Honkai third in Baldur's Gate. Because I'd rather do those Baldur's Gate 3, Diablo 3. I really want to do with someone with like some kind of experience and everything, but it is hard to try and find those kind of people. Like, you know, it's hard to do it, but kind of easy to do when you're like shooting for the stars as well. Genshin Impact is another one I want to try out. I'm gonna keep going with Gran Turismo 7. I have done like a lot of practice on, and I've spent, I believe, 220 hours, more than 220 hours on the game, and I feel like I should try and get back into it. Should try and show you guys of how skillful I am at the game, which I feel like I should do it now, but we're just busy chatting. But yeah, it's a fun game. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoyed it. I have enjoyed it since I first touched Gran Turismo, which was Gran Turismo, I believe. I think it was Gran Turismo 6, I think it was. No, Gran Turismo 6 doesn't make any sense, so it must have been Gran Turismo Sport. Actually, it was Gran Turismo Sport. That was my first ever Gran Turismo that I played. My dad owned it, and now we both own Gran Turismo 7. And I honestly think this is a probably really good way to like start expanding myself a little bit. Gran Turismo 7 is a Sony game. Hold on, I wish it could have been like, let's see. What's the right wording for it? Wider range, there we go. But yeah. I also do have lore with this model as well. I do have some lore with this model. I'll actually post it in chat. It's like in a Word document, so you guys will need to read it first before anything else. Share it. Wait, can I actually, wait, how? Okay, so I'm gonna send you guys the Word doc. So that's the Word documentation for it. So that way you guys can read the lore. And I believe I got to work on it during last year, actually. I worked on it last year, and it has received some really good praises and everything, but I think it needs to be like shared to a much more bigger audience. Also, the thing is as well, it's like so do you know, like, there's kind of people who love just doing kind of bullshit things in chat. I've made it locked in to like only me able to edit this Word document, and I have I legitimately worked my ass off on it. which says much, but it's like kind of good, but kind of bad. But the lore's the lore. It's like when you go to one of those restaurants that they say, "Oh, the food's great." When you go out to someone and they say like, "Oh, the food's great here," and then eventually it becomes like, and then once you taste it, it's like dog shit. It's like, it's kind of like that. Yeah, I had a lot of fun with building this lore, and I do apologize if it has to be in a Word document. I was hoping to try and maybe make it as like a single text or something, but alas, I wasn't able to do that. Alright. So I may as well continue on with like introducing myself. So my name, obviously you guys know me as Meganeon. I may as well tell you all about me as well if you guys don't want to see like the Word document and everything. My name is Meganeon. I am 23 years old, but also I am 25,000 dimensional years old, so time travels differently between dimensions. So dimensional time is like faster and all that kind of stuff than Earth years. I am a legendary fusion mon, a fusion between two different human beings from different dimensions, Mario and Meggy, and obviously you could tell I have the Mario hat, but I also have the orange hair as well, but it's really no big deal. And then I was in a major dimensional war, and all my power I was so drained. Like, you wouldn't believe how drained I was with my power. And then I decided to leave the dimensions to two of the the son and daughter of the king and queen, and I was hibernating for like nearly 10,000 years, and I'm back in action, ready to fight evil in any shape or form. But also I'm ready to game as well. My favorite, obviously you can see my favorite colors orange, as you can see. I love to do some artwork together. I love doing art, specifically like content creating art, like any sort of like art, like you name it, like RPG games, some shooting games, racing games, horror games, and strategy-based games. Like, I think some of you know that already because of like how many streams I've done with like some of these games as well. And then the other thing I would like to tell you guys as well is like my favorite food. My favorite food is obviously potato bake. It's one of my ancestors that is about, I think, about 32,000 dimensional years older than me, or maybe like, no, not that, maybe even like 30, more like 45 dimensional years older than me, and she makes a really good potato bake. My dislike, I hate being pressured to like do like multiple commissions at once. That's why I have like a limit of 2 people doing stuff on my channel, like legitimately, and then like my other stuff the other stuff I hate is people being rude. It's people being rude and like disrespecting me as well. Like there was like a couple of, I think there was like only like 1 or 2 people in chat during last year that said got my gender wrong and read me from a good little fun person to like just a flat out rude person, and I literally have no idea why they did that. But yeah, it's like that is still a mystery to me, but it is what it is. My main thing, my biggest fears are not doing good for like the community kind of stuff. Like I feel like sometimes I feel really guilty, but sometimes I feel real guilty of like not working my ass off in like for my job, or even like in the community and all that kind of stuff. I mean, like, well, don't get me wrong, the art people who want me to commission them for like art, I respect that. I respect that, but there are certain limits some people have. And then like there's other things as well, like there's like other fears I hate as well. Another one would be the darkness. Although that one has slightly eroded away. Like I have a fear of the dark. What's the terminology called for like fear of dark? No, I don't know. I don't know what the terminology is for that, like in any shape or form. But yeah. I also my other fear is like being in cramped spaces. Like I'm not talking about like massive tiny bit of crowd. I've got bitrate dropping and I don't know why. But, yeah. My other fear is basically I'm a bit of claustrophobic. Like you put me in like in a really tiny spot, I'm immediately scared, like legitimately scared. My other fear is like financial pressure. Like I don't like being pushed to commission someone, or even like not having enough money for basically anything is another thing I like legitimately scared of. And like all that kind of stuff is like really scary and everything. The other thing, my strengths are like gaming would be one, mathematics is another. Another strength of mine is well, I wouldn't say too much of a strength, but kind of a weak strength or something, and that is like coming up with new content ideas, and then like eventually just lacking in it in the later years, and then we move on to my weaknesses. I would think my biggest weakness is spelling. I really suck at spelling, so that's why I rely on Siri for word pronunciations and everything. So yeah, I use Siri, but it's like, yeah, it's really bad kind of stuff. I just noticed like there's a bit of a visual lag on the stream, but I think we should be fine regardless. The other thing as well is, I would say maybe social interactions. Social interactions is a little bit of my weakness. Like when the pandemic hit, I was a content creator back in 2021, and the YouTube channel is actually going to be aging 5 years old right now. I think the Twitch one is close to 5 years old, but I have yet to confirm that or deny that. So I'll actually have a look and see what's going on. No, okay. Okay, so the Twitch account is 2 years old. I know the YouTube account. Twitch account is about nearly 4 years old right now, and I know the YouTube account is about 5 years old. I think Twitter was. I think my Twitter account is nearly. I think it's nearly at its like really early teen stages. I'll have to double check that. I'm gonna check and see how old it is. If I'm right, which I feel like I might be, it might be like around 3 to 4 years older. What have we got? Ah, okay. It is about a year old. So I was way off. But yeah, it's kind of hard trying to figure out new content ideas, and then like there's like a couple of times that I would really love to like make massive gains for like content creating, like new friends and seeing everybody having a really good time gaming with me, especially like it's some of the Nintendo games that I have, like as you can see, like if I just move that up here and then I shrink myself down a bit, and then I get this out and then move this over here and then increase that. Like you can see here, I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 multiplayer games that is able to be. I've got like 13 multiplayer games on my Nintendo Switch too. Like I have got a massive amount of Nintendo Switch 2 games, and I love it. But I think at some point I might need to step back from Nintendo games, but it doesn't really matter at this point. My true purpose of this channel is obviously just making great content and having fun. Basically, it's just like basically my main goal. But also like throughout this year or even like next year, I would like to try and find someone who gets me and I can get to know in person and maybe start a proper relationship. Because it is hard for like some of us with suffered through like the pandemic and everything. So. if I can get like a stable relationship with someone and everything works perfectly, then yeah, I could be basically in a good area. Before I move to a game, I would like to let you guys know that I won't be able to stream during the first weekend of February because it's a Pokemon TCG event. But I've got an official Pokemon tournament, which, by the way, I will be recording for like content purposes. And then I've got a Rapid's 12-hour session. So there's that, and then that's roughly. I think that's roughly about it that I can think of. And yeah, I'm just gonna set myself up for the game I'm about to show you guys, and then we should be all good to go. Let me just put the VRB on. There we go. I need to put chat in there. So where's my checks for chat? What's scoring? There's the chat. There we go. Haha. Alright. We're gonna go to Mount Panorama, guys, so this will be an interesting thing to do for the moment. I need to make sure I have the right title on. I'm just dealing with some technical difficulties for the moment, chat. I'm just busy. I'm just fixing stuff. Do that. Right here. Nice. Done. Alright. Let's go to my home turf for my first one. We'll go and do... I'm gonna go to time trials. And I'll show you guys how, like, skillful I am at the game. This is my first time actually streaming this game entirely, so changing car. We'll go with Fernando Alonso's for this game. And away we go! Okay, so down second gear from Morris corner, and we'll get straight. Down to second gear in F-Course corner. And then it's a long way out through here. It is, you've reached to about 265 kilometers an hour. Here comes the next one at turn 3. We go at third gear through here. Turn 4 we flat out go, and then turn 5 is just a second gear drop. And then we go all the way flat out through the top through McMillan. And we just flat out from there. And let's see how much speed we get up to through McMillan. 265 on exit, down through Skyline, and then we could go at second gear at Britain's Bend, the Dipper, and then second gear through Forest Elbow, and then we're onto the main straight. Now, these cars, some of these cars can go up to 200 to 280 to 300 kilometers an hour. Right now we're at 286 kilometers an hour through the chase, and then we go third gear here, and then we slow down to second gear here, go straight on through here, and then we keep going straight, and then we're at Hell Corner, second gear through here, and that is a whole lap of Mount Panorama. Let's see if I can beat my tag. I ran too wide, damn it. Damn it, I ran too wide. Now that would be track limit violation, and I would be rewarded a penalty. Probably about 5/10 of a second. By the way, I am using my PS5 controller. So this is. I wish I had an actual sim build. My wordings are. Oh my god! No, I hit the wall, damn it. Now, fun fact about this track. This track was actually, this one is like a mixed hybrid lately. Like, it is legitimate a mixed hybrid. It's a fine combination of a street circuit / town / racetrack. And this is iconic as well. Like even more iconic than I believe Sydney Motorsport Park, because this holds so many racing events. The most iconic one is the Bathurst 12 Hour and the Bathurst 1000, which some of you guys who are motorsport, car fans and motorsport fans, is a big event. All things considered, it is so big. Hundreds of thousands of people would come to Bathurst just to see this, and they get their minds blown by how many people can actually get into the venue. I always break at the $100 mark because that's the ideal breaking mark. So yeah, we're looking pretty good for lap time. We've got 3 tenths ahead. So this is pretty good. Nah, ran too wide, damn it. So this is a really neat track, and all things considered. You've got so much turns and everything. So it is a really complicated track, and it does punish and it punishes the drivers as well. It's in Development 12, like your mental insanity and even also like your physical health are tested in like hot temperature, like 30 degrees we're talking. Like 30-degree temperatures we're talking outside, which results in like, I don't know, maybe about 55 to like 60 degrees temperature in a cabin in the car, which is absolutely insane. They are like really skilled athletes and everything. It's really that simple. I would like to clarify to everyone in chat as well who are on Twitter. This is also a test as well to see how it goes and see if I feel really comfortable with it. If it turns out that it is that bad, like right now I'm looking at like streams and everything. It is lagging, but it's like not so bad lagging. Anyways, we're in Suzuka now, so I might as well take a trip around through here. Going through this final corner, and we're onto the straight, and then the lap starts here. And we're up to 6th gear already, and then we attack this corner flat out. And then we break through here, down to 2nd, but I usually attack it at 3rd. And through this unique complex of corners, left, right, and then immediately left. I attack those corners of 4th gear, 3rd gear if my tires are pretty bad. Down the 5th gear around that corner, and then 2nd gear through that. This U-turn, it's always going to be attacking the first gear because it is such a nasty corner. One wrong move and you could be cooked. 5th gear. Through this corner, 6th gear. And then we go through here down to 4th. Put it in 2nd gear just in case to be safe on the safe side. Oh my god. Okay. We lost a bit of traction for the, but we're doing okay. And then we go through this corner flat out. And then here comes the chicane. We brake at the 100 mark. This corner is always attacked the 1st gear because it is. They're both like really sharp 90-degree corners. And that's our first lap with Suzuka. This is. I'm gonna go for another lap and see if I can beat it. So 1 minute 45.6 is the time to beat me. Now I'm gonna do. I lost it. Oh no, but damn it. Come on. Alright, car, come on. Let's get back on the feet. Oh, damn it. I thought I might be able to get away with that. Damn it. This lap won't count because we just spun out and explored the track limits, so. Yeah, we just drive as normal as possible. So it is what it is. I will be doing competition tomorrow for a practice session of the regional championships. I forgot to mention. I think some of you might have missed it, but I am in a regional championship, and gotta say, it is going to be like a massive bonus for me. To be a part of that. Oh wow. Okay, rise and match attack second. I'll try it again. I should try it again. See if I can attack it in 6 minutes more. See if I get a click accident. But yeah, I have like a lot of fun doing it. I have fun doing Call of Duty. It's a way to get out of the house, plus communicating with other people as well. Like have you not seen the community in TCG? Like, it is so big. There we go. Now we're cooking. It is so big. It's not in the way. Like, I'm part of it. Like, but there's like some people who are just greedy as hell and just willing to sell some cards up on their value. Oh my god. Okay, I managed to catch it. That's some time loss, but we can work with this. We're still a second ahead. Yeah, it is such a big community. I'm more, but like game-wise, I'm more in like strategy-based games. Like in real-life games, I'm more strategy-based than anything. Like Pokemon Trading Card games, I bet that you see me like a couple of times really happy with Pokemon TCG. The online. In the online scenario, like, despite me getting mad sometimes about some people making stupid moves, and then some people making stupid moves, but I really do enjoy the game. It's a really good time to do Pokemon TCG, but like I need to practice for it as well. Pokemon TCG is like a massive event for all people. A regional championship is massive, but the world championships is where it's at. Like you gotta consider like thousands of people around the globe go to one place to do Pokemon TCG competitively. And with the regionals coming to Sydney during this year, it's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane, and I'm happy about that. Like, legitimately. 1 minute 43.5. I'm happy about that. About that time. Like, legitimately, I'm happy with it. I don't know. I think I might be able to squeeze in a few more laps. Of this, and then I'll probably end stream. But yeah, this is... Oh my god. So my Honda is more powerful. Got a faster time than anything than my Toyota one. I'm hoping you guys can hit. Can you guys see the game capture already? No, you can't. What the fuck? That's crazy, actually. Let me fix that. I need to fix this right now. deactivate, and then reactivate it. Alright. Okay, there we go. I was worried for a second that it wasn't working properly, and I suddenly knew it was still working. Alright. We're going to go to Abu Dhabi. Go to the Yama circuit and run some trials on that. I'm gonna do like the night, do like a proper F1 finale kind of thing. So those are all the cars I've done it in. I don't think I've done it in this. In this car before. Yeah, I don't think so. I might try the McLaren after this. Because I have it. Because I have it, like, legitimately. And then, maybe after this time trial, damn it! That would be a track limit violation. I gotta remember that corner is always attacked in third gear. Third gear through that corner. Through the first corner. And that is gonna be attacked in second. Like, I've done it multiple times. And I have never been more amazed at my capability. These chicanes are at Libya first gear corner. So, gotta make sure. So those corners first gear. And this corner can be attacked in third gear, but you have to like get a slow pace going, and then you can just flat out go for it. And now we just keep going through here. And now the real lap begins. This is easy to do. This is easy. The straightaway is a lack in speed. Speed up against like the constant to show you that I'm going up against. Even though it shows a 1 second down, I'm actually doing like a proper quality. And then we just go through here. Damn it, I hit the wall. Ah, shit. Went wide again. A lap and then okay, I'm just slipping around that corner for some reason. Nice. Yeah, Jet. I'm happy to be here and like trialing out like being a full-time YouTuber. It's gonna be like my biggest thing yet. But my biggest project is like getting fully commissioned, getting like, full monetization on both on like this channel and on the YouTube channel. Sorry, not the Twitch, on the Twitch and YouTube channel. That's like one of my biggest. Like those two are like the biggest project. I mean, despite. $1 37.1, but the actual time is a 1 minute 38.2. Did I do it in this guy? Apparently not. I might actually see how well I do it in this one, in my other one. I'm actually 7 liber. Might as well ask you guys as well, like, what kind of... Once I get another one of these, what kind of level would you like to see? For me to put on. Like, legitimately, I'm down to, like any F1 library on this one. Like, I am so happy about this. That this is car. This is the car that I mostly grind on for like my cash flow the most of. Like, I think. No, I'm right. Yeah, this is the car I normally grind on. If I get another one, then whoever can I don't mind people making a liberal for my YouTube channel, or even my Twitch channel as well. Like, doesn't matter which one it is. I'm totally fine with it. Look at the 56.6. Maybe I can get to the 136. This car. Now I can do it with the overtake button, but I want to see if I can get it into that range without having to use that button. I'm gonna go for one more try and then see how we get. If I can get, I know it's possible. That's for sure. Okay, here goes. fine. Oh my god, we've already gained 3/10 of a second. Oh my god, that was a perfect exit. That's beautiful. But yeah, Jen, I'm really happy about. So excited to do this game with you guys. Really excited to see you guys with have a look at how much time and effort have put into this game legitimately. But as for like the schedule so far for this year, it looks kind of blank, but I think the schedule for this week is just basically going to be fucking tricky cards. Oh, just nearly had it. Nearly had the 137s. Nah, I'm happy with that. Like 138.06 is incredibly incredible. Like legitimately incredible to do it on this. So I'm going to put on the data point and see how you guys look at. You guys have a look at it and see how it goes. So that way you guys can, know what's going on with the data point and everything. So this is my lap time for it. So we're doing everything okay, and then we go on to straightaway, and it is just basically full on flat out gear changing. 260, 270, 270 kilometers an hour before we get into the next braking zone. And then before we reach the massive U-turn area, we are doing 60, nearly 270 kilometers an hour. Alright, I think it's time I show you guys how well I can perform with an underperforming car. So, actually, I might turn my light on. I'll be back in a sec, chat. I'm gonna turn my light on. This is like nearly 9 right now, and I'm gonna be real. It is getting pretty dark. There we go. Wrong controller. Anyways, Route 1. We could do. What should I do? Could do that one, could do that one. But I think we'll go with this one. I'll go with it. I might actually turn that. I might turn down the game audio a bit. We'll go with this one, and then we'll see how we go from there. Alright, here we go. Time to go racing. So it's 15 laps. We've got another field to last, which means the only thing we need to keep an eye on is time. I thought I had a move there, but I didn't. Okay, At the S's, I don't think I have a move, but I think I have a move. Oh, I did have a move, okay. Oh! Just lost the rear. Alright. Then... Oh my god! I hate that! Around the inside. I'm gonna go around the outside. I know exactly when to stop. I've done this before, and it's really fun. I hate that. I hate that so much. Why did they break there? I had to bubble weave my way through. Right, where's the Peugeot? Peugeot's... I think it's, like, in top 6 or something, but I don't know. Right. It's me, coming through. Now we get the slipstream benefit. Around the outside. Which we did that perfectly. Let's go. Let's go, Chad. And then we just... set a throttle for there. And there's a vintage Le Mans car. I had to take evasive action. That was probably the best evasion action I could have done. I'm already 3/10 down. I have to go wide. And right here. Slipstream. Oh my god. Okay. Better escape it unscathed. Oh god. Here's my rival. Here's my... Here's my other rival from the other trucks I did. I used to grind on. This is not a grind truck. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. Stop it. Just go around the outside. Works every time. Going around the outside is always better. have better acceleration, but they have much more better straight line speed. You watch. They'll get behind me. They have the brakes so early. There's the Jag. Getting later and later. It's kind of one car, right? Getting nice and clean. So I moved down here and I was not gonna refuse it. Alright. Lap 5, so I know my strategy here. I need to hit at lap either lap 12 or something. I think my strategy was like hit that lap 7 or 12. I think it was. I can't remember my exact strategy, but I'll figure it out eventually. And oh my god! I hate it when they do that. Take the base of action, but why? Even off road, off the racing, off the track. So that's clean race bonus gone now. Yeah. That's track limits violation, so there's going to be a penalty. There's going to be a penalty there. Yep, there it is. Right on the queue. I'm going to make sure I've got a massive gap. 38.9. And there's a penalty, so that's 1 second penalty. That is a second penalty. Was it? Actually, it was being generous. What the fuck? I'm gonna only get pinged for that. I'll take it, I guess. Yeah, guys, it's not gonna be. Just keep on going with what we do. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, time. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But yeah, Chad, I'm actually hoping to maybe make some, like, make a lot of new friends that I can just hang out with without even worrying about the channel, worrying about the Twitch and YouTube channel, because, like, oh my god, no, that's a melody. And then hopefully maybe one day we could find that special someone who loves to do basically the same things as I do, and then maybe have some actual quality time together, and then eventually get married and be content creators until we decide to one of us, so like me or the person I'm married to or Beyonce, will eventually have enough of the creative stuff and have a really good time. Living out the rest of our days having a good time and just not worrying about anything else. Speaking of worrying about it, yeah, the summer math's a lot last place. Which means I've got to worry about when to do have a pit stop in hand. I think next time we'll hit. We're a decent gap anyway, so it doesn't really matter if it's if a penalty is a point. While I'm driving. This is illegal in so many ways. Second last and last place. Soft tire, do not change. We've got enough laps. We've got enough fuel to last. And going through the pit lane, and going through the fast lane with the pit lane, it is long. But we had a decent enough gap anyway, so we should be fine. I've got to make sure I don't cut the pit lane line as well. It's going to result in a 3-7. That's how much experience, that's how much you know if someone has got a lot of experience in the game. Yep, seconds just did it. Which I suspected. think some of the Twitch streams can be like, you can't have like Twitter included, but it depends on how you view it as, how exclusive would you like it to be. I think some content creators do a Twitch exclusive stream, some people do like a Patreon stream, some people do like a YouTube stream exclusive. Didn't leave much room, did it? And right. Just need to get a steady gap. You can see how much of a gap I have. Much of a gap I have. I mean, like, I see a lot of F1 drivers doing this, and keep it going. Always technical over third gear. This is because it's like I think during next lap, I am definitely using yours. Right behind 16. Going past 16. Oh, hello. Okay. Inside. And up pause. Let's go 39s. No big deal. And that's a big deal because I actually dropped my notes. Oh my god. Now go. I gotta deal with this. Big wall is hitting. how much time difference there is between pressing the overtake button and not taking it. Not pressing it. Just ham it. I'm just flooring it down. Go. Got it! Alright, what was the final time I did? Alright, let's see. I was locked in. I kid you not, I was locked in, and I lapped almost the entire field. Jesus fucking Christ. Alright. So, I was the entire field lapped, and just destroyed everyone in this, and then put everyone in this range. said the replay? Replay saved in my library. So I'm gonna try and find it. My page. Gallery. Well, at least I got it saved on my stream, so that's a good thing. Alright. I think that's enough graduates for one day. Alright. Is about it, chat. So, yeah, we got one race in. I'm hoping I can get more in during Thursday. So, hopefully I can do that. If not, then probably Monday or something would work, but I don't know. It really depends on what mood I'm feeling as well. Like, if I want to still continue on practicing for the Pokemon TCG and everything. But yeah, that is about it for tonight's stream. Or even today's stream for that matter, because it's like probably morning for like some of you guys overseas. So yeah. It's been fun. Thank you all so much for watching this stream. Again, I really enjoy having you guys around to watch my streams, and having a good time is a really important thing for me, and I'm so glad that I got to be able to do that. So make sure you follow me on Twitch, on twitch.tv/MyGideon, as well as follow me on Twitter/X. The username is MyGideon, and you can follow me there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Of course, the YouTube channel is MyGideon as well. As you can see up on top of the screen. And as always, fellow Fusioners, stay gaming and have a good one. This is MyGideon saying peace.